Hi everyone, Sandy here. This is a really quick little embellishment or how to make a swing closure tutorial. I'm working on a design team project for Country Craft Creations, and I am using the Sweet Southern Miss paper collection in this album that I have designed. There will be a tutorial, or there is a tutorial for this project, but for right now I just want to show you how I'm going to make a closure here if you don't want to use a magnet. Now this is a tag from the collection, so I have fussy cut it out, and I've already glued it to 2 layers of the artisan cardstock, and I fussy cut around, left a little bit of white border because I want it to kind of stand out because it blends in, but I really love this image to go with this paper. So I'm going to show you, I decided I need maybe one more layer, so I'm going to put glue on the back of my piece that I've already made that has 2 layers of artisan cardstock and of course the pattern paper. So just glue this on. You can do this with any tag shape or cut apart that you have. I'm going to burnish it down really good, and then I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut around evenly with what I've already cut. So I just kind of make with this one the little points, so it's real simple to just cut right along where I've already cut, just to give a little bit of white. Now if I had fussy cut this out, I believe it was on white, but I fussy cut it out first and then decided I wanted to use it as a closure. So you just cut around the edge. This is to give it thickness. You want it a little bit thick, otherwise it will not hold. Normally you would use a chipboard element or embellishment piece, but this collection does not have that, so that's why we're making our own. And of course it'd be very hard to fussy cut through chipboard, so that's why I like to use several thicknesses, because by the time you're done you have it as thick nearly as chipboard anyway. So then you pick a brad. I have picked this one that from my stash. It has a little yellow and the white in the background. I thought that kind of complemented this really well. And I've already put pattern paper on this front flap. This is going to overlap. And I have the piece of paper that's going to go down on the pocket. Now I don't want a brad sticking through my pocket, so this element is going to attach onto the pattern paper that's going to sit on the pocket. So let me line this up. Grab me a pencil or a pen. Let's see here. Where's my pencil? Okay. So I'll line this up where it's going to go with the notch and everything on the pocket. Close my flap. Now I want this, I don't want to cover up my pocket indentation because I like that. I want to put it up here a little higher, just on top of this. Now I have to determine when it slides how far it's going to go to give me an option to swing it off. So I'm going to put it just about right here. So I'm going to, I want to mark here on this, and then there'll be a mark about right there. Okay, so now I'm going to take my pattern paper before I ever glue it down, and I'm going to take my crocodile punch, and I'm going to use the smaller hole. I don't want a big hole. You could use a brad piercer if you wanted to. Now I'm looking for my pencil mark because I know I made it. There it is. Oh, it's quite a ways in. Well, I can reach it. Okay, so I'm going to punch my little hole right on that mark, and then the crocodile will go through these thicknesses. So where I marked it on it, line it up and punch. So each one has a punch, hole punch. And then I'm going to take my brad, and we're not gluing it in, we're just going to put it in because we want it to be able to rotate. So you put your brad in, and it will be glued, the back of the paper will be glued, but not the brad. So get that in, just like that. And then we're going to put it into this paper right through the hole. And my brad, for some reason, kind of prongs are bent. So I'm having to fiddle with it here. These I call them fancy brads that come with sets on a card, and then when you pull them off, somehow they're all, sometimes they're bent on the back. Okay, so there we go. So now it's on there nice. I'm just going to open those prongs back, and there's my closure piece right there. So I'm going to swing it away, and I'm going to go ahead and glue this down on my page, on my pocket. This is a pocket. So put the glue on the paper. This collection is adorable. If you haven't ordered it from Country Craft Creations, do go check it out. Like I said, I made a whole album project out of it, and the other designers are using it as well. And it is just so cute. So I place this down, burnish my paper. There's my pocket all covered. Burnish underneath here as well. Okay, so this swings away and holds that flap down. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that's all for this little video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that gave you some ideas on making some closures without using magnets. This is a swing closure. You can make it out of chipboard embellishment pieces, or make your own by adding layers of cardstock to make it heavy enough to hold everything down, and it just swings out of the way and lifts up. And then of course but this one's got a little points on it, so I have to move them a little bit to get it going, but I didn't want it any further over. I think it turned out really cute. I hope you give it a try. Thank you so much for watching and being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, please do so. Just click on the subscribe and then click on the bell, which will put you into notifications of every time I upload a video. And always check out Country Craft Creations for your craft supplies and their exclusive paper collections and other paper collections as well. Thanks so much. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.